Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to make this origami border collie out of a single sheet of uncut paper. So let's start. Now I'm using a sheet of 30 by 30 centimeter tissue foil paper, and so this is going to be my final color. Therefore I'm going to leave it to the bottom, and I want to have not the final color, the other color to the top. Now we're going to fold the paper in half along this crease here. So for the choice of paper, you could probably use anything. You could use some kami, you can use some craft paper, you can use some regular print paper if you just have that. But the nice thing with this origami model is to have two different colors. That way there's a bit of color difference between the neck and paws, and for the nozzle as well. Now unfold. Now we're going to fold this bottom edge here to the middle crease. And you want to be very accurate, especially in the beginning, because that's when we're marking the pre-creases. They're really the folds and the lines that are going to drive the rest of the model and all the other folds. Now unfold, same fold here, so we're just going to bring that edge to the middle. So yeah, you really want to be as accurate as you can at the beginning. And flatten. Now unfold. I'm going to rotate the paper. Yeah, it should be better for you. Now I'm going to make a valley fold that goes from this point here all the way to that point there. And while I do that, I want to make sure that the corner right there that I'm bringing down, that corner must stay aligned with the middle crease. Now we're going to fold both of these edges to the both of these edges, the top ones, we're going to bring them to the middle crease. So first one to the right here and flatten. Now same thing here, we're just going to bring that edge down to the middle crease and flatten. Now we want to open up a little bit and take this tip, and we're just going to bring it up while maintaining the folds here. Now while we do that, we want to make, I'm just going to bring that back, we're going to bring that triangle here, we're going to bring it to the left side. Then to the right side. And now we're going to make a preliminary fold. So we're just going to open up here along this crease, and we're going to make a squash fold right there. Now we're going to bring this layer of paper to the right side, and then we're going to make a valley fold from this edge to the middle crease. So we want to be quite accurate on this one because we're folding through two different layers. Now unfold. And we're going to make an inside reverse fold. So just open up the paper here and press the paper inside. Just push it in, and we want to make a mountain fold here. So you need to pinch all the way. and then we're just going to press it back down. Now we can just flatten everything. And we're going to take that bottom tip here and we're going to bring it all the way to the top tip right there. So while we do that, we're going to make a valley fold on this crease right there. Now you see the model doesn't lie flat, so we want to push this back to the left. And we want to align the crease with that middle line. Now we also want to flatten the paper right here, so just press it down to make the model lie flat. And then finally we're just going to close that layer down. Now we're going to take that tip and bring it down. And now we're just going to take these two layers and bring them back to the left. And we're going to repeat the same steps on this right side. So we're going to take this edge right there and bring it to the middle. Now flatten. Unfold, and we're going to do the reverse fold once again. So open up the paper and push it in. And then bring it back to the right. And finally we can just flatten everything down. There we are. Now once again we're going to bring that tip here to the top of the model. And now to make the model lie flat, once again we're just going to have to press this layer of paper, we're just going to have to press it down. And then just close the layer down again. Now we're going to take that tip and bring it down to the right. And we're going to take only one of the flaps. We leave the second one here and we bring that one to the right. Now we're going to valley fold that whole section up. So we want to make it go from this point to that right point here. Now unfold, and we're going to fold this top tip to the intersection right there. You can see these two creases intersect in that point, so we want to bring the top tip down to this point. Then unfold, we're going to bring the right tip to this point. While making a valley fold, we want to crease that well and mark the crease. Unfold, and lastly, same thing on the left side. Now unfold. Now we're going to fold that whole part of paper along this top crease here. And we want to close along these creases we've just made right there. And for the top of the paper, we're just going to pinch this mountain fold down. And then we'll have two new creases here. We're just going to flatten them. They should just fall into place naturally. Now we're going to fold this to the right. Then to the left. And like for the beginning of the fold, we're going to make a preliminary fold here. So we open up and just squash fold this down. Now we're going to bring this layer of paper to the right, and we're going to make a valley fold here. So we're going to lift that entire section once again, and we want to press this down. And here we're just going to bring that tip, because it's not lying flat, we're just going to bring it all the way to the top, and we're going to flatten that at the same time. So just bring it up here to the top. Now we're going to open it just slightly and close this. So just bring that layer of paper inside. We want to align this edge with the middle line here, by the way. And then fold that up here. Now we're going to fold this down along the middle line. And now we are going to valley fold the top of the paper down again. Now we're going to bring 2 layers. We're going to take these 2 layers and bring them to the left, and we're going to repeat the same steps on this side. So we're going to make a valley fold here, lift this up, then press this down, and we're just going to open up everything here. So we're just going to flatten this right here, and then bring that bottom tip up, because otherwise it will not lie flat. Now open the paper up, and we're going to fold this inside. And then we're just going to leave that tip down and make it go at the same point here. Now let's bring that tip down. And this one we'll just redistribute these equally, so there's 2 on each side. Now we've got our base, we can start going a bit in the details. So here we're going to make the tail at the bottom right here. So we want to go kind of halfway up there. We want to make a crease here, so we're going to fold the tip up where these 2 flaps here arrive. And valley fold. Now unfold. And we're going to fold this middle crease here. We're going to try and align it with that side. So look at how I do it. You need to understand it. So a reference you could use is you need to align this crease here with the middle crease. Now flatten. Now unfold, and we're going to repeat the same step on the other side, in the other direction. So just fold that here, and we want to match this crease right here with the middle line. Now unfold, and we're going to open the paper along the 2 valley folds we've just made here. There we go. Now just flatten everything down. And then we're going to turn everything over. So just take this and bring the paper right behind. And there we have our color change for the tail. You can see it's a slightly more sparkly color. Now we're going to focus a bit more on the head section right up there. So we're going to valley fold the paper upwards. And we're going to fold this inside a bit. So just, there's no real reference, just try and get something roughly similar to what I do. You want to get this tip to the middle crease, somewhere around here. Now repeat the same step on the left side, and here you want to have the tip go at the same point, that way the head is nice and symmetrical. Now we're going to make 2 rabbit ears from the bottom here. So a rabbit ear, by the way, it's the name of the fold. We're not actually making rabbit ears, just making a small triangle here. So same thing there from the bottom. We go there. We make a valley fold and both join in the middle to form a triangle. Now we're going to fold the nozzle in a bit. Now we're going to open up these points a bit. I'm going to come closer. So these little tips right there, we want to open them up to make way for the eyes. So the way you do that is you open them up a bit right there, and then you valley fold down a bit right there, and then you close the paper back down again. So here I have my first eye there. Then we're going to do the second eye on the right side. There we are. Now let's fold the whole model in half. Now we're going to make a valley fold from here. So we want to align this edge with that line here. Although we want to make them parallel, but we want to leave a little bit of space. Here you can see I leave a little bit of space here. So I don't go right onto that line, I have it a bit offset. Now we make another valley fold to get this down there, and unfold everything back here, and we're going to make a crimp fold on the existing creases. So here you can open up the paper, then fold that up, make a reverse fold here, and then fold it back to the front on both sides here, and flatten. Now we want to take both flaps here and bring them to the front. Now we're going to take that front tip here and fold it from this point right there and downwards, and we want to match both edges here. We want to get them correctly aligned, and then back to the front, but not not like this. We want to fold a bit behind, right there. So the point of that fold is having a kind of shoulder layer of paper right there, and to make the leg and the front legs separated from the body. Now turn the paper over. We're going to repeat the same step. So we can just match here symmetrically. You can just align both lines here and everything will fall into place naturally. So now we take the tip and fold it back right over at the exact same place. Now I'll turn the paper over. We're going to valley fold this down. So from this, where the crease here meets the edge of the paper, we want to go from there and go down to that point right there. So we valley fold all of this down. Now unfold, and we want to go from that same point here at the top, but this time we want to align this edge here with that edge right there. So we want to make it exactly horizontal. Now unfold, and we're going to make an outside crimp. So just open up the paper and pinch firmly at the front, and then just push the back side to the front. There we have it. Now we're going to do a valley fold here. There's no real reference, just try and have something roughly similar as to what I'm doing. Now we're going to fold this back right over. So this is going to be the tail. Now unfold, and we're going to do an outside crimp. And then fold this back out through here. Alright, now we want to do a mountain fold right there to make the tail a bit thinner. Now turn the paper over, and we're going to repeat the same step here. So mountain fold this to make the tail a bit thinner. Now we're going to make a mountain fold to make the bottom leg here. So we're just going to fold this layer behind. Now we're going to repeat the same step on the other side. Now we're going to take care of the head a bit, give some more details. So we're going to valley fold both ears forwards a bit. And I'm just going to make sure the eyes stay above, that we can see them. So yeah, ears right there. Now I'm going to make a small pleat fold right there. So just fold in and then back out a bit further down. Then let's repeat the same step on the back side. So just pleat fold. There it is. Now turn the paper over. And we're going to bring this jaw down. So just pick it up from here and then bring it down. So yeah, just trying to make it look decent. So yeah, we've got the bottom jaw pulled down now. Now once we've done that, we want to make the ears a bit thinner. So the way we do that is we open up a bit here and then just press and push that in. Now let's turn the paper over and we're going to repeat the same step right there. So open up and push the ear and the paper inside. Now we're going to do an open sink all the way to shape the neck. So we want to open that here and we're just going to press that point down just like that, and it should just fall into place when you want to close it back. Yep, there we are. Alright, now we're going to crimp fold that section here to make the entire head a bit shorter. So I'm just shaping a bit here. Now we're going to point the ears forward. So we're just going to squeeze them a bit and bring them forwards. Right there. Then we're going to do the same thing for the other ear. Now we're going to outside reverse fold the front paw. So here, just pull it out. And then we're just going to do a mountain fold and pop this into the pocket. Now let's repeat that same step on the other paw. So we're going to do an outside reverse fold. And then we're just going to pop the excess amount of paper inside the pocket right here. Now I'm going to shape the legs a bit. So just making them a bit thinner. Now turn around, we're just going to repeat the same step on the other side. Same thing here, the back legs we're going to shape them a bit more. Now we're going to take that spare paper here and fold and just bring it back over. So just push here. So we do that in order to have some color change at the front. There we go. Now we're going to repeat the same step on the other side. So just open up here and bring one of the hidden layers to the front. Just like that. And then flatten. Now we're going to thin the tail a little bit more, and we're also going to crimp it. So here we're going to pinch both sides of the tail and then bring this up. Then we're going to try and bring it back up again. There we go. Now we're going to open up here and push the back inside a bit. Then we're going to shape the head a bit, just push that inside. Now we want the eyes to be visible, so I'll leave them here. And there we have our final border collie. So if you've managed to make this origami model, you'll have no trouble at all folding this one here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.